4-year-old mother Nancy Guthrie enters its 5th day. On Tuesday, multiple outlets receiving a ransom note demanding money from the Guthrie family by Thursday or threatening that Nancy would be killed. Savanannah, flanked by her brother Cameron and sister Annie, posting this video plea to Instagram last night.
Our mom is our heart and our home. She's 84 years old. Her health, her heart is fragile. She lives in constant pain. She is without any medicine. She needs it to survive. She needs it not to suffer. We too have heard the reports about a ransom letter in the media. As a family, we are doing everything that we can. We are ready to talk. However, we live in a world where voices and images are easily manipulated. We need to know, without a doubt, that she is alive and that you have her. We want to hear from you, and we are ready to listen. Please reach out to us.
This as crime journalist and Drop Dead Serious podcast host Ashley Banfield reports that Annie's husband, Tommaso Cioni, may be the prime suspect, citing one senior law enforcement source reporting that has not been matched by any other outlet. Mr. Cioni has not responded to this report, but the Pima County Sheriff's Office releasing a statement Wednesday that reads in part, quote, "At this point, investigators have not identified a suspect or person of interest in this case. The sharing of unverified accusations or false information is irresponsible," end quote. Ms. Banfield reacting to that yesterday on the MK Show.
I've had it happen a million times, and they don't want to release that publicly at this point. They're not naming him publicly at this point. That's how I look at that. Listen, I said very carefully, may be prime suspect at this point. I did not say they've got their suspect at this time. That's not what my source said. I understand that they're doing their work, and they want to probably keep him talking. You know how it works. The minute somebody stops talking and they get a lawyer, it's harder. The work is a little bit harder.
Authorities were seen at Annie and Tommaso's home on Wednesday, placing some items from the house into their own vehicles before returning back inside. News Nation's Brian Enton reporting that he saw the officials taking a ring light and a tripod into the home, which may have been to assist with the siblings' video plea. Meanwhile, several news outlets on Wednesday, including the Daily Mail, The Hollywood Reporter, and Fox News, updating their reporting about who was the last to see Nancy Guthrie on the night she disappeared, noting that it was not Annie Guthrie who dropped off her mother Nancy at home on Saturday night after a church function, but Tommaso Cioni. In another twist, the story about how Nancy's disappearance first came to light may also be changing. Initially, reports stated that Nancy's friend called the family when Nancy did not show up to church on Sunday. The Daily Mail now reporting, however, that a source tells the outlet, ever since the COVID pandemic, Nancy attends church from home via live stream, noting that the congregants would have no way of knowing if she was participating or not. Investigators yesterday returning to Nancy Guthrie's home, which they had returned to the family the day before, putting up new crime scene tape and bringing in K-9 units, that search reportedly lasting about 2 hours. Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos telling the New York Times early Wednesday that it is too soon to say whether this abduction was random or targeted. TMZ reporting authorities are also looking into an early January trespassing report filed by an elderly man living about 10 minutes away from the Guthrie home. An alleged trespasser triggering a motion sensor on the lawn, which turned on a floodlight. That person then fleeing on foot before anyone could get a look at him. There was no attempted break-in and nothing was stolen from the lawn, reports TMZ. Local and federal officials are participating in this search, Sheriff Nanos saying yesterday investigators have no reason to believe Guthrie is deceased. President Trump calling Savanannah Guthrie on Wednesday with well wishes and an offer to help in whatever way he can. Soon after, Axios reporting that FBI Director Kash Patel is heading to Arizona.